What's up? How's it going? First of all, to explain everything, I'm tired of fucking these boring ass Nightblade gankers, all running the same shit, doing the same thing all the time. Just trying to do something different, something new. Using different sets besides Tarnished. We're using Tarnished. It was like the best decision for this build, but I'll show you the build here. Let's get right into it. For gear, we're running 2-piece ball orgs, helm and shoulder, both light. We're running Far Strider. This is a new set. Gives armor, max stam, crit chance, and then when you deal direct damage with a blink, charge, leap, teleport, or pull ability, decrease the critical resistance of your enemy by 40%. And when I'm ganking people, I'm usually ganking them when they're not buffed or anything. So I'm basically depleting all of their crit resist. When I pull them, you'll see. I mean, you just saw all the clips. So, I mean, you saw. So right now, I pull them, boom. No more crit resist. I got full range with crits. Now I just gotta worry about my luck. I have like 45% crit chance or something. I have some pretty bad luck, so sometimes I don't crit at all, and it kind of sucks. But you also gain that crit resistance like after, so it's like a trade-off. They lose some, you gain it all. It's a win-win all around. And we're running that, I think, all on the body. It's a medium set. Everything's divines. We're a ganker. Okay, we're running all divines. And then actually no, it's a mix. It's a mix. Some tarnished, some Far Strider. I think they're both medium sets, so you can have jewelry and armor, whatever you want, mix it up. It doesn't matter. It's going to do the same thing. We're running dual wield axes to increase our critical damage, and we're running precise to increase our the crit chance, because without it, it will be pretty low, and we don't want that. Back bar, any ranged weapon. I just use it if I'm sitting back, just light attacking to get ultimate or something. It doesn't matter what you have back there. You can have anything. You can have a one piece that does absolutely nothing. Right now it's just wretched. Yeah, back, that doesn't matter. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably go over everything first. Everything's gonna be max mag. Everything's max mag. I think I have one stand because I ran out of gold because I'm poor. We're gonna be running all weapon damage on the jewelry. 1 infused, 2 bloodthirsty. I mean, you can do all infused. I kind of like the bloodthirsty though for the execute damage. All right. We'll go over the stat sheet. Full into Magicka. Our stats right now, I'm not buffed up, so we're not going to look at that. We are running the lover for penetration because we are kind of lacking on the penetration. Besides when Balorg is up, we have a lot of penetration. We are running Bewitched Sugar Scrolls. Not Sugar Scrolls, Skulls. Sorry, I can't read. It's just tri-stat. We are going to be Vamp Stage 4. For all the buffs we get from it, which is you need to be stage 3, so you get this passive right here, Strike from the Shadows, to increase our weapon and spell damage by 300 when we leave stealth. And then we're using just this one to get away, so you spray it and you go invisible after 3 seconds. So that's that. Go over skills real quick. Back bar, so whatever you have on your back bar. We have healing contingency, This is just a buff up. We're using this for minor force. And the only thing I pretty much use is this and ignis weapons to increase our weapon damage. That's about it. I don't really use these unless I'm trying to survive. But I just hit this, hit ignis weapon, hit my potion, which is stealth. Swap back. We're rocking leap, take flight. This is our main damage. If it crits, it does around 18 to 20k damage, so it's a big hit. Our little barb trap, this is also great. It keeps them like, what I do is I place this down and then I pull them and then I leap and then execute if I need execute. Sometimes not even needed. What I was using before though, if you're watching with the clips, is I was using Flame Lash. Flame Lash, pretty fun to use, satisfying, but if they're not stunned by the time your leap is done, then you're gonna have like the weak limp whip instead of like the second part of this skill, the targeting off balance. You're not going to get that effect. So I ended up switching to rolling blades because it was just overall better. Although way more satisfying with Flame Lash. This was just more effective. Thank you. That was weird. Just heard something. But yeah, you see. This also gives, the trap also gives minor force, but it doesn't matter because we're using healing contingency. I'll show you real quick, like the burst, then we'll go over everything else. So I basically just contingency, buff, stealth, drop the trap, pull, easy. It's pretty quick, and it's pretty damn effective. Except everybody, this tanky ass meta, everybody usually 40 to 45k HP, super stacked in resistances and stuff. It just makes it very easy to gank nowadays, especially if you're doing like some weird shit like I'm doing right now. But another pool you can use, this pool is going to be better. I don't have the scribing skills and stuff, like all the scribing stuff, so I couldn't use it. But I would, if you have them, I would drop this for Willed Soul, throw on Pool, throw on Anchor's Cruelty, and throw on Breach, because then you'll also add 6k more penetration, which is huge. You might actually be hitting 20 to 25k leaps with this change using this pull instead of like the actual DK pull. So that will definitely be way more effective. Go over skills real quick, not skills, CP. Green bar, doesn't matter. I'm running Biting Aura, increase our AoE damage, spin a win, leap. That's about it. Mess our arms, increase our direct damage. Deadly aim, increase our single target. This was what I was using before when I was using whip. So, but this is also gonna buff up the chain for your pull, and then the bear trap. That's about it. Because now, if you're using whip, then it'll be buffing whip as well. But spin win's way better, so I recommend that. And then fighting finesse to increase our critical damage. And then red tree, we're doing max health. That's just to buff up our health a little bit for a little bit more survivability. So we don't like actually get one shot. Movement speed, which is great to have. Bastion, this increases our damage to shielded people. So even if they have like a 1k shield up, that's great. But you know, these Sorks out here be stacking hard. And then Slippery, this will automatically break free from like a disabling effect. So maybe you're mid gank and you get disabled, it's going to automatically break free, so you can just go straight back into those spinal winds. So, you know, I don't know if I've killed everybody pretty much instant, so this is kind of hasn't been used. But I wouldn't know actually, because I'd just be automatically breaking out. We'll go back here. Race, you can see I'm Khajiit. I'm obviously the Khajiit. We're buffing up our critical damage. Khajiit. I'll buff up CR stats real quick. About 5,500 weapon damage, almost 45% weapon critical, 7k penetration. Our max mag is like 28k. So if you run the other pool, the penetration will go up 6k more from Razor Bridge, which will put us at 13k penetration. And then I think a full ball orgs is what, like 12k or something. So that'll put us at like, what is that, 25k penetration. So if you're hitting someone that's not buffed up, you're most likely going to be depleting all of their resistances. You're going to penetrate through it all. And then our set Farstrider is going to be penetrating through all of their crit resist. So basically they're naked. They're basically naked. You're going to be super critting on everyone. If it doesn't crit, it's still going to hit a little bit hard. But nowhere near the actual crit damage. Like, I've been hitting like 9k non-crit leaps, and then my crit leaps are doing like 18 to 22k. But our crit damage is also 52%. It's not crazy, but I think you already get like a flat 50%, so it's about a 102% buff. And you're negating all of their resistances, so it's actually 102% guaranteed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of it. I'll add in more if I missed, but I also, before I go, I'm making a Sork version of this, and it fucking smacks. You know what? I'll add in a short little clip, a little pop-up here right now. Bloop. And there you go. You can see it. It also works greatly on Sork. I'll do a video on this next week. I just need to get some clips and stuff of me ganking some people. But it's very fun, very different. Not boring, very punishing if you fail, because you got to get that 500 CP back, or not CP, 500 ball orgs back, your ultimate. What I do sometimes is, if the campaign is not full, I will literally just leave the campaign, go to one of my guild houses that has the little resource thing that you grabs, and instantly like brings your ultimates with 500, and then it'll go back. It takes like 3 minutes or something to do that, instead of like trying to find something to hit and light attack till you're like at 500. So if you're lazy and the campaign's not full, do that. But if you're not lazy and you have patience, then light attack away until you have a pretty good size ultimate. But pretty sure that's all of it. Have a good one, and I'll be back next week.